The Debene treasure was discovered in the summer of 2004 in the land of the village of Debene, Karlovo, Bulgaria NG excavations under the direction of archaeologist Martin Ristov. New elements of it were discovered in 2005 to 2007. An archaeological expedition conducted a study of a Roman road station located on an old Roman road that passed nearby. One day, two archaeologists went shopping in a shop in the city and noticed a string of golden beads around the neck of the saleswoman, reminding them of ancient gold. It was established that the records were found by the seller's husband in the land of the village of Debene while he was plowing with his tractor. The man shows the place and soon the excavation begins. During the period 2004 to 2007, more than 20,000 gold findings from 18 to 23 carats were found at the site. Beads, gold rings from necklaces, earrings, spirals, hairpins, small gold amulets in the shape of a Tesla and other ornaments of very fine workmanship. The smallest reach a diameter of only 1.5 millimeters. Something unthinkable according to our ideas about the technologies that existed during the Bronze Age. From them, 3 gold strings were recovered, consisting of various elements. Beads and dispensers, from ritual structures number 3 and 5. The spirals are made of gold wire, with a different number of coils. The appliques are of 2 types. They served for decoration and were sewn to the clothes. Notable is a small box with a lid made of pure silver, which was unknown in antiquity from other areas. As well as the golden dagger weighing 42.8 grams, from ritual structure number 5, unique to the lands of ancient Thrace and southeastern Europe. It is a double-edged dagger, ending not with a sharp point, but with a sharpened flat front. Archaeologists are still not unanimous in their opinion about its origin, Thracian or Proto-Thracian. The gold objects were found in special structures called ritual, similar to low burial mounds. They are dated to 2450–2100 BC. Early Bronze Age. Over 15 structures have been explored, with only a few having gold finds. They are laid on the ground together with a variety of pottery, silver and glass objects, and are covered with river stones. The gold objects in each of the structures are different in shape and stand out from those placed in the other structures. It turns out that in Karlovy at that time there existed a very highly developed civilization, which, according to some scientists, supplied the whole of Central and Southern Europe with the precious metal. The area is still gold-bearing today and it is a matter of local craftsmanship by local master goldsmiths who lived in these places. Karlovo Field, in which the village of Debene is located, was a production center in ancient times. This conclusion is made based on their concentration. The gold items were not found in a burial mound, and human bone remains were missing, indicating that they were not part of a burial gift. The very place where the discoveries were made is of particular interest. The prehistoric settlement known to archaeologists from the IV 3 millennium BC. is located kilometers from here. At the site of the discoveries, there are no traces of a settlement or individual buildings, there are no traces of fires, nor are there any signs that the place was an ancient necropolis. The discoveries were made in small mounds, hundreds in number, in the field itself. Ceramic, bronze and silver vessels were found in some of them. A gold plate was discovered. The objects were placed in the ground probably as part of a sacrifice to an unknown deity, most likely the Great Mother Goddess of the Thracians. The vessels were buried and the gold strings were ritually torn and scattered over them and then buried with earth as an offering to the goddess. During the excavations in 2006, a unique golden dagger or dagger was discovered, an alloy of gold, platinum and other metals with a very high purity of gold. The golden dagger is 16 centimeters long. It is cut and sharpened in the front part, and the two holes are visible in the back, by which its handle, presumably of bone or wood, was attached to it. The alloy from which it is made is hard enough to stay well sharpened over the millennia and with a strong enough gold content to keep it in perfect condition without patina. It is one of a kind in the entire world. It is assumed that it served as a personification of the royal and priestly power of the owner. During the excavations in 2007, in a deep pit filled with stones, 8 ceramic vessels of different types and sizes, a cup and a gold spiral with a very high sample of the gold and with extremely interesting workmanship, from a gold tube. The discoveries from Debene are already changing the ideas of archaeologists and historians about the times of the birth of European civilization. About the influence that this ancient civilization that existed on the territory of today's Bulgaria had on the development of Europe. The treasure from Debene to some extent also provides the connection between the ancient civilization from the culture of Varna and the treasures from the village of Hotnitsa from the 5th millennium BC, which until now were somewhat too isolated in time, without any connection with the Thracian tribes and their masterpieces from the better-known 1st and 2nd millennium BC. The treasure was discovered in excellent condition and without restoration was exhibited in the National History Museum on August 9, 2005.